So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Pedri. Looking for the runner. He's through here. Palmer. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's gone looking for safety. That pass isn't the best. Messi. So we're still where we started right now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played,
And he's had a hit on the ball, and it's come back out to him. There was plenty of power on that. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Come on, Messi.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe, Pedri, and Alexander-Arnold.
Come on.
Pedri, and here's Mbappe. Can he get it through?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, this is a... Now the finish! It's in! Lift off! It is lift off towards glory!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Well, they've got it again. Walter gets it away.
Okay.
Davis. Chaplin.
Oh, come on.
Ndika producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Foden.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe. Chaplin. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Okay.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far.
Come on.
If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, that looks a cracking ball, and that's a good ball. Oh, what a... He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Big chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
A case now of complete control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that could set him on his way. Great hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
27, coming on the field is number 19.
Kajuste bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Chaplin has found the net here, of course.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's managed to get rid.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Palmer. Caicedo. Foden. And again they run up against stubborn defending.
Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack for that matter.
Pedri, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Broadhead. That's been cut out, well played. Chance for the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Number 20.
Time for a change in personnel.
Coming on the field. Number 23. Number 7.
Cajuste. Pinches it off him.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on, 4 minutes. And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Broadhead. And that's it. Manchester United end the season in a less than ideal manner. The effect- So just moments away from that important time where every team in the land reveals their first hand. Some feeling obliged to win it, some glad merely to be in it. But whatever the backstory of each of them may be, this is the day, the only day where everyone is equal. That feel-good factor so keenly pertinent, something all of us here keenly indulge and enjoy. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So, for the first time this season, the thoughts of Jim Begley.
Yeah, people have short memories in football. It's all about this new season now. The fans are seeking a statement start, and it's all down to these players to turn up and deliver right from the off.
The action has already started. This then a possible acid test as to who came here better prepared.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Pulls it back, gets his head to it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And the finish!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, super big chance! It's there! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Oxford have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Foden looks to get on the end of this. And he's found a way past. And a shot! And that is wildly off target. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Palmer. And here's Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nelson. Now oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Hits one! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 57 minutes is number 5.
That has certainly made things interesting.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, he's bustling through. He's had a hit! Sticks it away! And again they hit the front.
The attendance
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Caicedo. Foden! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Bradshaw, Pedri does really well to win the ball there. 75 minutes played. And here's Mbappe.
Manchester United.
Foden! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that could cost them.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
Cleared without complication. Pedri. Caicedo. Manchester United desperately seeking one moment of magic, even a bit of luck to try and get something on opening day. Pedri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Quality ball. Looking for options for movement.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Caicedo.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Matos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Palmer. Nicely aimed pass. And that's that. Well, they wanted 3 points on day one, but that proved well and truly beyond them. At times they seemed sluggish. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a mass... He's got tall! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Caicedo, really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around. And he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that. But what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans. And he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
OK, interesting. Well, they've got it again. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Jimenez. Pedri. Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's picked his way through. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Portsmouth applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of...
Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Portsmouth finding their passes. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Palmer. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he latch on to this?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up and...
Tries a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Pedri. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, shooting chance! Caicedo. Foden. Caicedo. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's fabulous. Now then, the ball's come loose. Great hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Palmer. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the...
Has a goal! And he hits the net! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have the first goal.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Foden. Palmer. Can he put it away? And it's come back out to him. It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 55
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Alexander-Arnold. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. He's through here. Pedri. Pedri! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on the field is number 10.
Caicedo. He's going for goal! Hayden. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Now it's Hayden. And another try! Pedri attempts a clearance.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution on the field. Number 29. Number 24. Coming on the field. Number
Oh, great
30,
play!
Richie.
And he's managed to get free.
Number 2.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone for it, and it's hit the woodwork and out! Keeper sees it all the way. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That is good strength. Richie does really well to win the ball there. Richie providing an outlet on that flank. Caicedo. Time added on, 4 minutes. Nicely weighted ball. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So Jim, how do you reflect? Well, hello and welcome to a wonderful atmosphere which will not be dampened by the steady rain overhead. It is a wet day, but this should be a wonderful game. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Palmer. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! Has another go! He's scored! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Foden. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He's going for goal! Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, well played, that has snuffed
There
out
will
the
be 1
danger.
minute added time.
And here's the chance to counter. Well seen, saw that. And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Manchester United still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. And he's had it nicked away. He's in plenty of space here.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
Real chance! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good! They have breathing space! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Plymouth are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Messi. Palmer. Palmer goes steaming forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. He's had it taken off him. Half an hour gone in the second half. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Decent progress down the left. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Palmer. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Looks for the finish. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. And that was very necessary. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in a good position here. Caught offside that time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pinches it off him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Jimenez. And Undika. Pedri. And Caicedo. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. They want to be quick to recover this.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Mbappe! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Number 20, Kylian Mbappe.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Great ball, and he's in here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. That's good running with the ball. He's got to be in here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Messi. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Foden. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Two
Mbappe
minutes has been indicated.
Pedri. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. Foden! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, this looks sharp. This is promising. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
The attendance for this match
Almost
was
an hour gone.
70,987.
Now he's off and running. Palmer proves too strong. Caicedo. Mbappe. Foden. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Caicedo. For Palmer. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's bustling through here! Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There.
He's had a hit! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Substitution.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Manchester United surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Foden goes on a run down the left wing. And that could set him on his way. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 24. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
Up for a header!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He rises!
Harmlessly behind.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
5 minutes to add. That's really well cleared. And that is as far as it goes. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Foden. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who, to me, is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required, although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Alexander-Arnold. That has been knocked clear. Foden. Pedri! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. And it's Brady. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Foden. Pedri. Caicedo.
And he's had a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
That has not gone well. Pedri. For Palmer. Messi. And here's Mbappe. Foden. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Foden! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Foden. Mbappe! Mbappe!
And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Out to the right. And it's Brady. And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point.
Manchester United really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are back underway. Foden! And that is wildly off target.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Messi. Goalless still, and neither side really getting onto the front foot. Foden! And that's off target.
Foden put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
The attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
72,306.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, they could be caught out here. Here's...
And the finish!
And he thumps it clear. He could be in here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Can he put it away? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Palmer actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field. number 5.
Manchester United with the corner, there
Coming on the
first.
field is
And the shot!
number 7.
They want to be quick to recover this.
Substitution
It's really well cleared. Just about up to 75 minutes. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now he's off and running. Great ball if he can... Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get it? Oh, what has happened here? Has another go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitution.
Preston making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Two
Skillfully
elements
cut
have
out.
been
He
indicated.
is so at ease on the ball. Oh, great hit! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able